Independent States for Team Ice. Don't worry, his main's a challenger. It's Smurf. All right, gentlemen, it's time to hit the Howling Abyss.
Draven.
No, we haven't seen a lot of people play Draven at the highest level, but if anyone's confident enough to do it, it is Bjergsen. He will lock it in. Maybe that's what he was getting whispered to earlier. But, well, there's always somebody watching. That's definitely the case. Starting off, Bjergsen will be hitting up those minions as Smurf steps a little bit outside the range of the axes, but Bjergsen's going forward, gets one, does have Grasp the Undying, and he gets a first take of it already.
Both actually.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
You can actually see Grasp the Undying when it's active by the kind of blue, ghostly, wispy indicator.
We'll talk about that in a minute. We still got the axes are spinning. Smurf's trying to heal back up. Bjergsen just keeps on taking the shots as he goes forward very low to start this game off.
No summoners traded, both running Exhaust Ignite, but the CS lead is in favor of Bjergsen and that effective health lead as well. Bjergsen only just taken his potion, so Bjergsen has to be careful he doesn't take too much
Stand aside. Smurf's got to be careful right now, but he does take a lot of damage. Ignite's on, Exhaust, this is what's going to be over quick, and it's first blood. Bjergsen takes the win for Team Fire.
And that was controlled and calculated from Bjergsen, didn't even use his exhaust.
For all of 2015 and the Danish pride of North America, it's Bjergsen! All right, gentlemen, load up and may the best man win.
This is the set right here. Kira up against Bjergsen. This is going to be incredibly hype. Draven was picked up before by Bjergsen, and Kira, he managed to get Caitlyn again.
And, you know, the person coming into this bracket that could potentially have stamped their name, it's play them at their own game and beat them.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's all about those mechanics, and Bjergsen knows if he's stuck in a 1 versus 1 where it's all about skill, no extraneous factor.
Has got 7 extra armor, whereas Bjergsen is running flat health. He's got an extra 100 health coming out at the start of this matchup, so there is a big difference. You can see the damage Kira putting down onto this first wave of minions already. He has the added health, and Kira has to dodge around from Bjergsen.
Yeah, Kira cuts the vision, goes into the bush. Bjergsen responds with some more autos, backs off to the vision once again into that bush. There's taking damage from that cannon minion on the way out. That was actually huge, and that's really what pushed the health advantage in Bjergsen's favor.
We're coming up to the point where health relics are going to be available.
Drops in, gets the barrier down, there comes the exhaust. Which summoners will come out ahead? It's got to be Bjergsen in the one.
The mid lane, and he's looking to have it his way. It's Bjergsen! Gentlemen, it's time to load up, and remember, no hitting below the belt.
Regular play match statistics. So is that going to continuously work?
Well, I guess the question is, what did Clearlove wake up this morning and go, I'm going to play this? He's going to come out with, like, it could be Malzahar. Like, everybody sees the Malzahar and it's like, ooh, it's a good 1v1 pick. It's actually pretty legit. I love seeing some Malzahar. Bjergsen's made his mind up. He's like, I already took down one of the favorites.
So I'm confused. Everybody plays Lucian as nobody's just banned it out yet. It's really becoming a comfort champion for the guys that don't even play AD carry here because you can continuously run it. But Bjergsen's going to get it again. But Clearlove has definitely that 1v1 prowess I did not expect. It'll be interesting to see how this one starts off. We've seen most matches go about 7 to 8 minutes. It's kind of intense to think that all that action is going to happen, whether it be CS or kills, because we haven't gotten turret yet. A few minions to wait for. It looks like he's just going to get the relic, refresh that magic, mana I should say, and get himself back to the lane. Still trying to go aggressive. He has the health advantage, but he'll have to be careful if that minion comes out for Clearlove. On the AD, he's going to do a little bit more damage, especially if he starts stacking.
Clearlove has to wait for 6. That's pretty much his only hope in the next couple of minutes, is try and get another all-in at 6, or at least trade onto Bjergsen, but it may not be enough for him. I mean, Clearlove is very close to being, killed in this 1 versus 1 early.
Oh! If he let the auto hit from the passive, it would have been enough, but he also would have taken more turret shots, so Bjergsen may have chosen correctly in that Ardent Blaze, but not enough mana. The minion actually giving him another thing to light sling on, and it looks like that's going to be the ultimate. It won't be enough. The exhaust from Bjergsen first. As soon as he gets out, a few more shots, Bjergsen's going to move on to the semifinals.
his opponent on the red side from Korea's LCK, the world's finalist ADC who's climbed the ladder with his marksman might. Put your hands together for Prey!
And they're going to be loading into game. So we'll have also what they're going, mainly Grasp of the Undying for these guys and the AD carries as they run through with the Exhaust Ignite has kind of been the deal that they go through. We've seen 1v1 top lane tournaments, you know, on Twitch and stuff that people will realize Longsword Pots, no, now Doran's Pot, and it's evolved, but really it's just been Grasp of the Undying, the Exhaust, and the Ignite. It's kind of sticking.
Oh yeah, it has been sticking, and you know there's an interesting dynamic that, again, now that it's a best of 3, this will determine who has to ban Lucian in the second game.
It looks like they're just painting happy little smiley faces.
Happy face.
Happy little faces.
Putting happy little trees onto Howling Abyss.
No mistakes. There are mistakes. There very much are mistakes. All right, 1 CS each side. I don't know, Prey attacked a different minion. This may be in Bjergsen's favor now.
It may do. It actually isn't so much of a problem for Prey right now that he missed that first CS, as long as he gets the push at the same time. But that's all he's got to do is equalize, and he's actually ever so slightly ahead. He's about an auto up just from the extra damage that he got down onto the minions early on.
Still a relic behind Prey if he even needs to get it. Bjergsen's going to walk into his. It does not give him too much back. Prey has put him up and top off his health bar. And Bjergsen knows the damage trade is not in his favor right now. The CS is already starting to go in favor of Prey. The exhaust is down. There's the cooling. What a last shot on the tail of Bjergsen, but it does not take him down. He may be forced to go back to base without another relic here. He's going to try to stay for the minion wave and for the levels. He's still not 6. This could be it. One more shot. Bjergsen goes down for game 1 of the best of 3. Prey takes it.
Prey does take it, just got better trades time and time again, was able to just survive through the damage of Bjergsen. And
pretty brutal. Once each other's knows you going into hammer form, you're like, well, I guess I'm going into hammer form too.
Going in. You just knock back each other with the...
Yeah, at the same time. Smash them back, get your % health damage. Let's go, game 2. We're getting in right now. Bjergsen versus Prey. Bjergo looking to get one under his belt here. Prey really taking it to him in that first game. We got Azrael versus Azrael. Looks like Bjergsen's going with Explorer as well, so he's going to explore what other options he has getting into this game.
He's going to have to find something golden in this game.
Yeah, he does.
He needs it to stay in the 1v1 tournament right now. Yeah, and it tends to be in these AD carry mirror matchups specifically that not a lot is going to happen in the early game without one of these two players making a monumental mistake. And that you'd have to pretty much tank an entire wave of creeps to actually turn a game around this early on. So it really is a good 5-6 minute game before it really starts to open up. And that's where you see the differences. So right now, it's all just about the farm game. Who can get that little push on, who can try and get just an edge, deny a creep or two from their opponent. And you can see right now, Prey does have the even CS with Bjergsen. Nobody's really phased right now.
Looks like this should pretty much just center itself. Bjergsen has those 2 to clean up before he starts the next wave, and still tied right now. They were definitely taking piercing light shots previously, but full health at this point with Grasp of the Undying, so no one really worse for the wear right now. See if Bjergsen can actually hit some Mystic shots. They're doing great positioning behind minions. It's super easy, but it's easy to also forget when you're just farming. Oh, I stepped out. Now I'm actually under 100 HP.
Yeah, and
or full HP, I should say.
Yeah, and at this point, relics will spawn. Of course, 75 seconds on the cooldown on those, so Prey kind of has an ever so slight advantage in the fact that Bjergsen took his just to get the extra mana back, make sure he could even up any kind of pushing that Prey is trying to do, because you can see there's a big stack in front of Bjergsen right now. He's letting it push all the way into the turret, and we will see the added damage come out for the added CS that he has. Does miss that one, however, so everyone that Bjergsen denies by making a play like this using Vision.
There's the Ignite. Bjergsen could be very close to taking him down. Essence Flex goes in. He's going for no way! 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Bjergsen ties it up 1-1. Let's listen into the strategy of both Fire players.
E, please.
Narsers.
Not much
Alright.
Raven. Same spell. Ignite. Exhaust.
Exhaust Ignite, yep.
Okay.
Can't hear him.
I like blue skin. You like other skin?
All right, so
Wait.
quite silent, but ready to go. Knowing what they wanted to do, it seems like they had discussed it before in the Fire locker room. We'll do the Ezreal, we'll do the Lucian, and we'll do the Draven. So I think Prey was just lying to us. He's like, I don't want that matchup.
True, that is true. Again, Bjergsen's running extra health, Prey running extra armor. So to help Bjergsen out in the last game, punish Prey when Prey took a little too much damage off the minions, but right now you can see ever so slightly, it's about 80 health once again. Looks like they're using the same rune page.
And if you may have heard in the past, following Mr. Prey, also known as Craven, for his Craven proficiencies. Very good. You can see how well he can throw his axes around. And we'll see right now if that proficiency is still there. Is it a second nature? We saw it from Aframu for a bit. Now we'll see if Prey can also do that. Aframu. Both have popped their biscuits. We'll see if they can keep themselves alive. That sounded good.
An auto and an ignite would have been enough from Bjergsen, but he was respecting the fact that I believe Prey still had stand aside up, so that extra damage, here he goes!
Oh, he missed the stand aside! Both axes still being caught. Bjergsen chooses not to ignite without that E hitting. Or I should say W hitting.
Wait, Prey didn't skill stand aside, he skilled his W instead, so there's a little less damage. Yeah, he skilled the movement speed. I guess he was just looking for that extra boost. Bjergsen is level 3, Prey is level 3.
He might have had to do it in the situation where he kept himself alive.
May very well be the case there. One auto and an ignite.
Grasp of the Undying is keeping Bjergsen so healthy right now, and he is just having a field day in front of the turret. This is going to be even hard for Prey now. He's on it hard! Bjergsen's going to get it! Ignite! It goes down, and so does Prey! Bjergsen moves on to the final! Versus AD carry, and you know what? We're gonna see if there's a wager there. Dash, what's going on stage?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have one last thing to settle here. I have a proposed wager for these two gentlemen if they would hear me out. Seeing as how the two of you are going to be teammates next year, I figure what should be riding on this best of 3 is all resources and all ganks to the individual who wins. What do we think? Doublelift, are you willing to throw all that on the line, all your sweet farm in the bot lane?
Well, we did agree to a mirror match, but I might misclick now.
Oh, and Bjergsen.
The thing is, no matter what, I know he's going to want all the resources, but I mean, I'm down.
All right, well, Bjergsen is down. Doublelift, I feel like you have no choice but to accept this.
Okay, we'll do it.
All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, for all of the farm, all of the resources, and all of the ganks in the spring split. Here they are one more time, Bjergsen and Doublelift.
That solves everything. That was the big question. Who would get these resources? If this comes out, they could be the best team in the world, right?
But there's 9 other coaches from the other NALCS teams being like, got it, scouting for the year, already done, book it, that's 2 wins. I would love to know who the 3 of them want to win here, and who wants.
That's true.
Who they want
That's
to
true, guys. Who's winning?
Who's winning? Shout it at us, guys. Who do you want to win? Oh, okay. Dyrus is the only one stepping up to the plate.
Got some quiet flames over there. Just Dyrus. So he's still up in the mid laner. He knows who his easy peasy.
Also has the CS lead ever so slightly. Had it. Now will maintain an early lead. But Bjergsen's got to be careful. Oh, Doublelift's got to be careful here because of the ward. Doublelift can't really play around the vision if Bjergsen pushes up. But he's just far enough that Bjergsen can never really punish him running into the bush right now. So level 2 for both of them. Health potion was used, however, by Bjergsen. That is effective health lead for Doublelift once he can sustain back up to a similar spot.
Ooh, condemn and the tumble, but he actually takes a bit too much damage off of that. Caster minion's doing a bit too to tear him apart. Condemn against the wall. He actually just misses in that situation. Ignite goes down. He has leveled the silver bolts. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to say I called it, but I called it 2 minutes and 14 seconds.
That was a swift win for Doublelift. That is, you want to play me at my champion? I'm just going to dust it.
Now I want to see the Cinder. Or I want to see something else, right? It's going to now be Bjergsen's champion. If that's the way they do it. Does he just miss the condemn?
It's just, look at the damage from minions coming out. It's a cannon wave. This is actually Bjergsen just going so far deep into the minion wave. And
yeah, but he better carry the season if he's going to get all those resources. Right now, he feels good about taking that on his shoulders and in his backpack.
Oh.
It is the mid, but it's not Syndra. It's sad to see who's dead.
Wow. This is, I guess it's one of the most famous mirrors when it comes to champions we have ever had in League of Legends. We'll see what moves can be brought out on this one.
Would that happen? The play that trumps the best play probably ever seen is from a mid laner and an AD carry instead of a
You'd
mid
have
in
to
the mid.
go. You'd have to go a very long way to beat that play, man.
Super, super crazy. Still no snowballs within this game, so we're not going to get any remakes for this. And first Qs are going to miss from both sides. Doublelift always making sure he gets his vision out.
It's another pure mirror. It is same room,
same thing?
same
Okay.
masteries.
Even better.
Everything is set up. So right now, Zed versus Zed. That level 6 point, second death mark. See if you can
Yeah.
just edge out the damage after that first exhaust is gone. So it's all about the intricate timings.
Push the wave up a little bit, get it where he wants it, and he can farm easily as some minions now get hit by the turret for Bjergsen.
And that's, ooh, Doublelift gets a turret shot!
No! Did I not say it would be on the shadows? An oopsie doopsie by Doublelift, and Bjergsen takes him out just about as fast.
So, what do we got here? We are into picks and bans. Champion select the last 1 versus 1. TSM are going to be the bans once again, have the feel. But what if Doublelift wanted to play Twitch? We already saw him play it.
Tough cookies, man. It's out. Also thought about the Scion earlier. That would have been pretty sweet. Soraka would make you want to pull your hair. No way! Whoa! Doublelift! He's going to give this to Bjergsen in a mid-lane Vel'Koz matchup? He's obviously better than you. Fully aware, Doublelift, of the 6 and the ticking of Vel'Koz's damage.
Maybe.
And how that pretty much explodes on that third. Yeah, so Doublelift doesn't get out of the ult fast enough to really do a lot more damage than you're expecting. But we're going to have a lot of math in this one. I want to see how good they are using their protractors with these Qs.
This is such a
Hey! Not
such
too
a
good so
crazy
far.
matchup to watch.
More of a compass.
They're just trying to create shapes on the map.
Yeah.
Just make a square.
Go back already?
Just needs that mana back.
What a
Look,
joke.
I've been throwing out too many Qs. Oh,
All right.
noodle fight.
That's a mid laner playing a mid lane champion. Who would have thunk? That's Doublelift very low. Oh, the minion body blocks it. That minion right there. We're giving him an award as well after this 1v1.
Swing and a miss.
Looks super pretty, but none of it hit.
Oh, there's a lot of miss in this.
Yeah, it's really it's hard to CS with Vel'Koz when you don't know his auto attack, the slow, the range. Feels kind of weird, but once you get it down, it's actually really great to play with.
Bjergsen, however, is trading mana for health here. You can see Doublelift, obviously the lower health. Bjergsen won't be able to throw out as many spells, but is pushing the wave, trying to force Doublelift to miss CS, but gets the knockback.
Gets it. There's a 3. There it is. Bjergsen, 150 points for Fire, and your number 1 in the 1v1 2015 All-Star competition.
Wow. You couldn't have written this any better than, 2 of the carries from TSM ending up in the finals, but, you can change everything and still TSM.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I am standing on side with our champion, Bjergsen, as well as our runner-up, Doublelift. First off, congratulations, Bjergsen, on the victory.